Hey, filming from the car today just for something different. My topic today is my personal motto: people matter most. And I live by that. I try to have that be a key part of every decision I make and how I live my life. I do want to stay up front that my motto links back to my faith, and while I recognise and I respect that not everybody shares my faith, it is a fundamental part of who I am, and so I hope that I can touch on that subject without causing any offence to any of my viewers. So the origins of my personal motto go back to the church I was attending in Brisbane, and their motto was and is because people matter. And what first attracted me to that church was that motto, that it resonated with me, and that I saw that the community truly lived by that everything that they did was because people matter. That was the key motivation in everything that they did. And the fundamental element of that being that God says people matter. And so if they and I want to honour God, then I want to value people. But when did it go from me subscribing to the community value of because people matter to a personal value of people matter most? The origins of that was around 2019. I'd started working as a project manager. I was filled with imposter syndrome, didn't have a great deal of confidence in my own ability, or just filled with insecurity mainly. Yeah, who can relate to that, right? So I had been praying a lot around, what am I doing? Why am I here? What is the purpose of it? Should I be doing something else? Should I go back to being an executive assistant or an administrator where I felt safe and comfortable and I didn't have to stretch? And what's the point of it all? And the answer I got to that prayer was, yes, the projects that you deliver are finite. They have a finite amount of time. If it's a software project in an X number of months or years, it's going to be redundant. It's going to be replaced with another system, another tool. So putting my self-worth and my value of my contributions into the work that I was doing was problematic at best. And so I was, okay, that's great. That does answer, that doesn't tell me why I'm doing anything. That tells me that I'm right to question it. But on further reflection and meditation, the answer that I got was, what is eternal? And I, as a Christian, I believe that humans have a soul, and whilst our bodies are finite, our souls are eternal. And the answer, though, to that question of what is eternal is people. And that's where I felt that God had said to me, people matter most. Yes, you go to work. Yes, you work hard. Yes, you dedicate yourself to do your best, give your best, make a difference. But at the end of the day, everything else has a expiry date. But people matter most. The people don't have an expiry date. Now, on a spiritual sense, yes, there's the soul, and yes, I absolutely believe that making a difference in the life of people that you come in contact with can make a difference to their eternity. But even beyond that, people have generations. And I know from my own experience that people investing in me made a fundamental difference to the person that I was which made a difference to the mother that I was, which made a difference to the experience that my boys had. And so raising them and how I parent them and how I care for them and how I love them was fundamentally impacted by the people along the way who mentored me, taught me, invested in me, encouraged me, what have you. And so that's why people matter most. I try to make that my focus. In everything that I do, I will focus and perform as dedicated as the next person when it comes to output and deliverables. But at the end of the day, the thing that I am most interested in is supporting and helping people. I often say that my job satisfaction comes from knowing that I've made a difference in somebody's day. Did I make somebody smile? Did I make them happy? Did I encourage them? Did I share hope with them? Did I make their life easier in some small way? Did I make a difference? And the difference that I can make is in the lives and the experiences of the people around me. And so that's why people matter most. I think it's also very important to note that younger Raylene, who was in her 20s and 30s, was growing and made mistakes and treated people poorly. She was capable of selfishness, and I still am capable of selfishness. The difference is now I look at all of my actions and my decisions through the lens of how is it affecting other people. Whereas the younger me only really was interested in how it was affecting me. And that's a dangerous road to walk. You can very easily become very self-possessed. I think the kids these days call it main character syndrome. Whatever it is, it was narcissistic, it was selfish, and it does come with regrets, most of which I have worked through, and where possible I have apologized and made amends. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. That got a bit deep, and I hope you'll forgive my ruminations. So I wanted to just encourage you. Do you have a personal motto? What is the lens through which you measure your day, your activities, your outcomes? It doesn't even have to be a motto. It can be a goal. I want to be healthier. So that's the lens through which one might consider everything that they do. Anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit more about me, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.